My name is Leila, and for my capstone I chose to research dreams. I chose this topic because I've always had such weird dreams and I've wondered why I had them. Also, when I was in kindergarten, I had a nightmare about a dragon that made me scared of my air conditioning vent for over a year. Why do we dream? This is a very complicated question and there's no definite answer, but there are many different theories. Sigmund Freud believed that dreams are a fulfillment of a desire even if you don't know about yourself. Some people believe that dreams happen for psychological reasons, whereas some people believe that dreams have no meaning at all and they're just an evolutionary accident. Some scientists believe that dreams are created by random electrical pulses in your brain that are put together to create a random plot. Francis Crick believed that dreams are a way to clean out our brains of unnecessary memories that would otherwise overload our neural pathways. Some people think that we dream to remember, which I'll talk more about later. Some people think that we dream to keep our brains working while we're asleep. Some people think that dreaming might be a way to organize the events from the day before. Some people think that we dream to clean out our brains of things we don't like. This makes us happier in the day. Some people think we dream because it's useful for our ancestors. Nobody knows for sure what's true, but these are all ideas. What is REM sleep? REM sleep stands for rapid eye movement sleep. Your eyes are literally moving under your eyelids while you're sleeping. REM sleep was discovered in 1952. If you wake somebody up in the middle of REM sleep, they will almost always remember their dreams very vividly. Also, during REM sleep, the electrical currents in your brain are almost exactly the same as they are when you're awake. This makes scientists believe during REM sleep, you dream the most out of all of the sleep stages. Each night you go through the REM sleep cycle multiple times. Towards the beginning of your sleep, the REM sleep cycles are shorter, but as you dream longer, the cycles get longer with it. During REM sleep, your limbs are paralyzed. Your limbs have to be paralyzed or else you'll be acting out your dream. It's important this doesn't happen because this can be very dangerous and you can harm yourself or someone else, or may even burn down his house. Why can't you remember your dreams? We forget our dreams for many different reasons. One reason is the memory part of our brain is off while we're dreaming. Another reason is you could think that your dreams were real. Let's say you dreamed that somebody stole your cat. And then you woke up and you thought that someone stole your cat. I would probably call 911 because my cat was alive. But and that would be a problem. So they were made so you can't remember them. What is a parasomnia? A parasomnia is a sleep disorder. It makes you do unnatural things in your sleep. People have drove in their sleep, written checks in their sleep, and there have even been cases of homicidal sleepwalking, sleep murder. Nobody knows for sure if this is true though. Parasomnias can happen if you're not getting good sleep, so it's important that we try to prevent them. What does your brain do while you're dreaming? While you're dreaming, our brain is working very hard. This is because your brain is being active because you're dreaming. Even though most of your brain is working while you're dreaming, some of it isn't. Like I said, the memory part of your brain isn't working. If it was, you would be able to remember all of your dreams. How long do you dream each night? First of all, you don't dream all night. You only dream 20% of the night, which is 2 hours. You dream in REM periods in about 5 different periods a night. You can also dream during NREM sleep, but it isn't as common. You end up dreaming 6 whole years of your life. What is image rehearsal therapy? Image rehearsal therapy is a process Ross Levin, a sleep therapist in New York City, uses with his patients. Let's say you have a recurrent nightmare. Close your eyes and imagine that nightmare. Imagine the beginning the same, but imagine the end as something good. Let's say your nightmare is a dragon comes and he burns down your house. Well, imagine that the dragon comes, but then imagine that the dragon turns into your dream pet and he becomes your household pet. Repeat this many times and your dream will become how you imagined it. What are some common dream themes and what do they mean? This isn't what my project was based on, but I did a little bit of research. First, let me just say that nobody knows for sure if this is true, and most people think that dreams happen for no reason at all. But there are some people who believe dreams happen. The most common dream theme is being chased. It means you're being told that you're trying to avoid someone or something in your life. Another common dream is falling or drowning. This means insecurity and or lack of support in your life. Or another dream is missing your ride or arriving late. This means that you feel that you missed out on something important in your life. Fun facts. People over 55 are most likely to have dreams in black and white. This is because 55 years ago, TVs were in black and white, and scientists have figured out that somehow the color of your TV affects the color of your dreams. Animals like cats and dogs dream too. This is why sometimes you'll find your pet acting out their dream. Babies don't start to dream until they're at least 3. Men dream about men 75% of the time, whereas women dream about women and men equally. Blind people who have been blind forever dream in only audio. If you've been blind for more than half of your life, you'll dream in images and sometimes in blobs. If you've only been blind for a little bit of your life, you'll probably just have regular dreams. Dr. Antonio Zadra. Dr. Antonio Zadra is a professor at the University of Montreal. He gave me the gift of letting me sleep with him over Skype. He studies dreams and REM sleep. He taught me about dream evolution, and he got me interested in my topic, which was important because this was the beginning of my project and I hadn't gotten interested yet. Dr. Ross Levitt. Dr. Ross Levitt is a sleep therapist in New York City. He let me come and visit him at his office. I was very grateful because it took me a long time to find someone to visit. He studies sleep disorders and a little bit of REM sleep. He taught me what image rehearsal therapy was, and he gave me some information about the most common dream and nightmare. He also gave me new information which I hadn't gotten yet, which was important because I had come to a block in my research. Thank you for listening to my capstone. If you would like to learn more, scan the QR code or visit the link.